Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome to this match preview for Tuesday night's fixture. It's Cambridge versus Doncaster Rovers. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this match preview, Cambridge versus Doncaster Rovers in League 1 on Tuesday evening. One of the rearranged fixtures from over the festive period. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you for sticking with the channel, thank you for the support, it is greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, this video has brought you here, please consider clicking subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. And if you are new, this is the format that we go through match previews in. We'll look at the previous meetings between the two clubs, we'll look at the current form across all competitions. I choose a Doncaster Rovers player to profile, and then we choose the opponent's one to watch. That's just my opinion, so you know your club much better than what I do. So if you think that I'm miles off it, please let me know in the comments down below and let us know who we should be watching out for on Tuesday night. And then to finish the video off, to round it off, we've got three predictions. We've got the predicted team lineup thanks to FanHub. Me and the family do a predictions league table, so there's an update on that, and then I give my score prediction for the game at the very end. So without further ado, let's get into previous meetings. So previous meetings, Cambridge and Doncaster have only faced off 30 times in our history, Rovers coming out on top 10 times, Cambridge winning 8 of those occasions, and then we've shared the spoils on 12 separate occasions. But looking back at the last 5, it's edging towards the Rovers. We have to go back to 2005 in the LDV Vans Trophy, now known as the Papa John's Trophy, and that was a 3-2 defeat at Abbey Stadium. And then 10 years later, there was a gap of 10 years where we didn't meet each other, and it was another cup competition, FA Cup. That was away once again. Rovers came out on top 3-1 in that one. And then the season after in League 2, Rovers did the double over Cambridge with a 1-0 win at the Keepmoat Stadium and then a 3-2 win away from home. And that would be very nice on Tuesday night. We desperately need 3 points. And then earlier on in this season, we shared the spoils at the Keepmoat Stadium with a 1-1 draw. Current form does lean, well, I'll say lean, it falls in Cambridge's favour. Rovers coming into this one off the back of 4 straight defeats. Cambridge in decent form with 1 defeat in the last 5, a draw, and then coming into this one on the back of 3 victories. But on Doncaster, a much improved performance on Saturday, but we just lacked that bit of quality in pretty much every position to get anything from the game against a very good Wigan team. I think if we go down fighting like that, I can accept that. Going down with a whimper, I can't accept that. So I think with that fight and endeavour that we showed on Saturday, we'll potentially get a few more results than I think we would do had we played for the remainder of the season and performed like we did against Fleetwood. Very disappointing. Those 2 games for me, Morecambe and Fleetwood, have been pivotal in our season. I think if we'd have got results from those and performed, how we performed against Wigan, we would have got results against those 2 teams. And then the lay of the land, the table would look very, very different. At the minute, we're looking cut adrift, so we're in desperate need of points. It's not over. There's still 63 points to play for. It's not over until it's mathematically over, but I feel like we are one of the teams that are kind of resigned to relegation. But we've got some tough fixtures on the horizon as well. Rotherham coming up, Sheff Wednesday, Ipswich, MK Dons, Plymouth. So some top teams, and we seem to play a little bit better against top teams, but we're still not getting the results. So you can play as well as you want, but if you're not getting 3 points, you're going to be in the position that Doncaster are currently in. As I say there, I can't see us collecting enough points to dodge the drop into League 2 this season. But this month is vital for the Rovers. We need to get the right bodies in, and that's either to go down fighting or potentially put up a fight to get out of this situation that we're in. As I say, 63 points to play for, but for me, I think we need to be looking at building a team that is capable of coming back up at the first time of asking from League 2, which is a very tough task in itself. Teams that have dropped down there, not always guaranteed to come straight back up. So I think we need to be forward planning. Gary McSheffrey will be the manager next season, I'm assuming. So he needs to build a squad that he thinks is capable of performing well in League 2 or initially, trying to get us out of this hole that we're in. On to Cambridge. Cambridge are having a very decent first season back in League One. Currently 16th in the table, 6 points away from the bottom four, so 3 points against a struggling Doncaster Rovers team will help their survival worries. I think they'll be okay, but it is very tight down there, and a couple of results, one way or the other, can make a massive difference at either side of the table at the minute. Cambridge still on a high after beating Premier League Newcastle at St James's Park, a very good performance up there in the FA Cup, and they've also got a safe passage through in the Papa John's Trophy as well, so they're through to the quarter-final against Rotherham and then through to the fourth round of the FA Cup with a home tie against Luton, which is a tough one. I think you'd sooner have a Premier League team at home to get the potentially the TV money and the gate receipts and what have you, but I hope Cambridge do get past Luton and get another lucrative tie. And I think that confidence from the cup runs may provide the all-important momentum going into the end of the season. So I think that's why they'll remain safe. That confidence from progressing in the cup should filter on to their league form. And it showed that against Lincoln. The keeper, Cambridge keeper, Meatov, I think his name is, had a fantastic game, kept Cambridge in it. And then Ironside popped up with the winner. And that bit of confidence could be the key to staying up in League One this season. On to player profile for the Rovers. This video I have chosen our new recruit, Kieran Agard. As far as I'm aware, recording this on Sunday, I don't think we'll be getting another player in before the game on Tuesday night, so we have what we have. But Kieran played his first game for the Rovers on Saturday, and he looked lively. Didn't provide too much in terms of attacking threat or shots at goal, but I think we've got to give him a little bit of time. Can't hit the ground running straight away. But we need him to start firing sooner rather than later. But a quick look into Kieran, 32-year-old, so we've got that bit of experience that we need. And for me, Kieran is a better player than Thiago. He's a better player in terms of goals in his history than Dodu and Bogle. I think he's on par with the players that we've got currently, but he is better than the players that we've got rid of. So slight improvement on the team, and he's giving us that experience that we've been lacking all season. So he plays up front or on the wing. Previous clubs: Everton, Peterborough, Kilmarnock, Yeovil, Rotherham, Bristol City, MK Dons, and more recently Plymouth before moving to Doncaster. Career appearances 410 with 111 goals to his name. So something that Doncaster have needed. We've lacked goals all season, but for me, we need to now recruit in the middle of the park, get some creative players who can actually break down play and move that ball forward, because now we've got that bit of movement up front. It's not static. Kieran showed that he's got bags of energy. Hopefully that movement will be found with some through balls and some decent passes that will actually start breaking defences down. And hopefully Kieran starts scoring some goals for us. Moving on to the one to watch, as you can see, I've gone with Joe Ironside. Fantastic player at Cambridge at the minute. 28 years old forward. He scored the goal against Newcastle. He scored the goal against Lincoln, so he's got them safe passage through in the FA Cup. And then a vital 3 points against a team struggling down at the bottom of League One with us. 32 appearances this season, 12 goals, 3 assists. So he's top scorer at Cambridge. He's definitely the one to watch. If we keep him quiet, there's a chance of coming away with something on Tuesday night, but it's a lot easier said than done, keeping Joe Ironside quiet. So for me, the one to watch for Cambridge on Tuesday, Joe Ironside. As I said, you know your club much better than what I do, so if you think there's somebody else who we should be keeping an eye on, let me know in the comments down below. Moving on to the predicted team lineup, this is thanks to FanHub. If you've not got the app yet, please go ahead and download it. Plenty of features to get your teeth stuck into. And if you are stuck in the queue, I have got a golden ticket. Just pop in 18D-ICJ and that'll get you to skip the queue. I think there's 2 or 3 uses remaining on that, so yeah, pop that in. You're straight into the app, and then what you can do is you can predict your team lineup, and there's a number of other things that you can do. So for me, I use the predicted team lineup most for these videos as well. And this is a predicted team lineup that I've gone for Tuesday night. We're going Louis Jones in goal, a back four of Noel, Alowu, Tommy Rowe and Brandon Horton. Midfield 3 of Galbraith, Hassani and Smith, and then a front 3 of Seaman, Dodu on the left and Agard up top. And Dodo and Agard are interchangeable. Both of them. I prefer Dodo on the wing, but he can play centrally as well. And for me, I think Seaman, coming back from injury, is looking lively. I'd like to see him get a start and get some minutes. So that's my predicted team lineup for Tuesday night. The predictions league table. So if you're new to this, me and the family predict the scoreline for every single league game this season. If we get the scoreline spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the outcome of the game right, but not the scoreline, we get 1 point. If we get completely wrong, we get no points. Confidence was low in our family on Saturday. We all went with defeats, but none of us got the scoreline right. So no change in the table, but there are changes in the points. Everybody's got 1 point. I'm on 19. Dad in second on 16. Chris and Max joint third on 13 points. So plenty of time left in the season. There will be movement in this table. If you want to keep up to date with that, I do post the score predictions on my Twitter feed before the game. So go ahead, follow me on there. Link is in the description down below. And that takes me on to my score prediction. And I'm going to be positive. It's been a while since I've been positive with a score prediction. But there's something in me. I think a bit of optimism from the performance on Saturday. We've only won 1 point away from home all season. I'm hoping we can change that on Tuesday night. As I say, Cambridge are a very good team. They'll be full of confidence at the minute, but I don't know, that performance on Saturday, I think if we play like that against other teams in the league, we will get results. So I'm going to be positive. I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be cagey. I think we're going to edge it. I'm going with a 2-1 to the Rovers. Will we get our first 3 points of the season? It'll be a big 3 points. We need as many 3 points as possible leading up to the end of the season if we're going to survive in League One. Do I think we will? No, not at the minute, but while ever there's hope, we can dream, can't we? So I'm going to stick with my 2-1 prediction, and hopefully Agard will get a brace or Bogle will come on again and pop one in. And that's where I'm going to leave this preview. If you've enjoyed it, please stick a big thumbs up on it for us, please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.